Hello traders, welcome to the Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is April the 3rd, and let's take a look at the chart of the day today, which is the Google 30 minutes time frame here. So we are looking currently Google extending to the downside, and we're calling this wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we are now in the wave 5 lower, which can subdivide into 5 waves. And I will explain a couple of different possibilities here, but for now we can see more downside to complete the wave 5 before potentially turning higher in 3 waves. Now let's zoom out on the daily time frame and get some ideas about what is it that we are looking at right now. Okay, so here is the shorter cycle. Alright, so if I switch to the daily time frame and I put down this wave 1 and wave 2, this 2 here, and then the 3 and the 4 there. So actually, sorry, this one should be 171.34. Let me make it a bit bigger. 171.34. Yeah, this is correct. This is 1, this is 2, right? This is a 3. Now I know the structure is really quite ugly, guys, but I want to highlight a couple of things here. If we take a look at the daily time frame, right, look at the size of the current pullback here. You know that this size is big. Now how do we know it's big? Because it breaks the trend line. You can say that we are now ending the cycle from 2022. So it's a big correction, correcting a 3 waves rally from 2022. And so if you look at the size or the nature of the correction, you can see that and again, let me make it a bit bigger. You can see right here that it looks to me that this is indeed what we call the connector, because it kind of is the biggest bounce out of the initial decline. And also, if you want to play with the channel, again, it breaks the channel. You can also say that. So that means this is actually another cycle. So this is not the same cycle coming down from the peak. And you can label this in either as a 1-2 or as an AB. Right, that's basically the option you got. Either you label it as a 1-2 or you label it as an AB. Now, what will be the problem of an AB? Now, first of all, is an AB possible? Yes, it is possible. But what's the implication if you're calling this AB? Or even 1-2, right? The problem here is, guys, is this rally is very shallow. And I doubt we're gonna go down straight. It's possible, but I think I would be less bearish with the market. Is it possible we just go straight down to 119.6? Yes, it is possible, but it's a little bit too bearish if that's the case. So that's why we are calling it this way. Okay, let's call this cycle to be doing a 5 waves, in which we are already ending 3. I know then that means the 3 is very short, and a lot of people will point out to me, hey, wave 3 is shorter than wave 1. What kind of Elliott wave? Well, that Elliott wave allows that. The rule only says wave 3 cannot be in the shortest wave. Look at the comments. Some people will say that, right? Even though I explain it here in the video. So it's possible, but the requirement is that if you want to call it this way, your wave 5 has to be shorter than the 3. So that's the requirement. So what is the point at which you become more bearish? It will be when you go down again, which is basically what we got, right? Which is if you go down again, right? If you go down again, let me double check to see if I got it right. 170.63 here. What is this high? This high is 159.21. Yeah, because the daily doesn't include the post market price. So that's the problem. Sometimes it can be different between the shorter time frame, which includes the post market, and the pre market versus the daily time frame. So at what point are you going to switch to the more bearish view? It is when it starts to be, this wave 5 starts to be longer than the 3. Now when that happens, you start to be more bearish. So currently the wave 5 should not be allowed to go beyond 138. If we go below 138, then it will be an AB with a very shallow B, ABC, and go down straight to 120, right? So that will be the idea. But if we are really going to be doing 1 2 3 4 5 with a short 3, then again, because the 3 is currently shorter than the 4, sorry, the 3 is currently shorter than the 1, we have to end this move down above 138. All right, well, in the meantime, in the shorter cycle, we could still see more downside, and we should expect more downside in the shorter cycle and rally to fail in 3 7 11 and continues to go lower. Okay, so that is the idea with Google, guys. Shorter cycle, more downside to finish with 5, and we should not go beyond 138 or so. If we do, then switch to the more bearish view, and that means it's not 1 2 3 4 5, and that means we are actually doing an ABC with a direct C down to 120 here, to correct this entire rally from the 2022. All right, so that's the idea. If you want to get more updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and the link is in the description of the video. I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.